I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Sharing some love during this Black History edition with Johnny LL Vintage. You know what we came to do. Live and jive here on stage left. Class Radio, your number one source, the highest radio station in the world, where you can find us, listen to us anywhere. Isn't that dope? Listen, you could be down 95 South and still hear Top Class Radio, still kick into stage left. That's the craziest part about this. You don't have to tap into a radio station. It's just Top Class Radio. No numbers, just Top Class Radio. You hear? Number is 609-418-9816. 609-418-9816. Listen, I'm feeling a little nostalgic today. You hear me? It's just me, myself, and I right here rocking with you in the studio. I absolutely love it. I'm going to give you a little bit of love today. Show the world that we here. What we doing. This is exciting. And give you a little Black history. How about that? On this Black History edition. Yeah. Because I am Black History. You know what I mean? I'm excited tonight. We're here on the home front. We got a lot of great things going down. Tonight, I just wanted to share some love with you and tell you that you're worth every bit of love that's out there. You feeling like you're not getting it? Go ahead and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's open it up. Let's open the airwaves. Relationship-wise, marriage-wise, family-wise, love is in the atmosphere. And if you're not getting it, or if you're not open to it, and or your partners or your family isn't open to it, it's time to put that thing on the table. Shake them things up like a rolled dice, a handful of dice rolling sevens. You know, we got to get this thing right, because time is of an essence, and we're not getting any younger. Can I say that again? We're not getting any younger. I mean, I look good. I'm be 21 forever, but you know, we're not getting any younger. So with that being said, you're worthy of love. That's our intention today. Knowing your worth, knowing you're worthy of love, you're deserving of an atmosphere full of love, full of romance, full of grace, full of mercy, graciousness, understanding, cool, calm, and collected. Whether you're cool, calm, and collected or controlled, love is in the atmosphere. It's time to, what the world needs now. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that it's just too little love. It's not enough love, right? So I'm excited about being here. First of all, I love myself, man. It took me a while to understand who I am and to enjoy who I am without having other stipulations and things stacked on top of me, you know, being for others and not knowing I can be for myself just as much, and I can love on me, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to tell you. Love on yourself. Take yourself out to the nail salon. Get you a manicure, a mani and a pedi. Go get you a massage, one of them Venetian rubs, you know what I'm saying? Get your little mud face going on, and tell the cucumbers you'll eat them after they come off your eyes. You dig? Eat the cucumbers too, because they're healthy. I'm just saying, sometimes we neglect ourselves. If I can say that, we neglect ourselves by way of making others feel good, and we don't come back to love on ourselves, open the atmosphere for us, and talk to ourselves. People be like, you talk to yourself? I talk to myself all the time. I tell myself, hey girl, you beautiful. I look in the mirror all the time. I have to set an affirmation for me, because mentally things be going on, and if I don't do it, you know, and if I don't tell myself how much I appreciate me and really dig into the matter of my heart, then I'm in shambles, you know, and I'm all over the place, and I can't be what others want me to be. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be what others want me to be. I want to be what Elle wants Elle to be. I want to be what L'Oreal needs for L'Oreal. So, you know, that's what I'm saying to you. Love on you. Our intention is to love on ourselves. Self-love, self-care. And it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be greedy, because you deserve just as much love as you putting out and you're pouring out into the atmosphere. So don't forget to love on you, okay? Right. So, yo, tonight I got some things. So I'm actually going to read from my first chapbook, He Equals Art Squared. And if you really look at it in the cover, it says heart. squared. My guy, my good friend KP KP Brown did this for me, 2 pens in Lent, back when LEL was like touring and on the road and all of that good stuff. I wrote my chapbook to actually reach out to my masses, to the audience, and to my fan base, which was great because I was selling these things. I lived off of these books, you know what I mean? And it helped me to be a better entrepreneur. It helped me to put myself out there and not be afraid of what others might have said, or those kind of things. And this is the things that LEL was writing early in the game. Okay, so yeah, shout out to my queen, to Mirena. Yeah, I know you're out there listening and watching. Shout out to my kings. Shout out to the fam. We here. This one here is called I Think I Love You. As we make our acquaintance aware, as we fumble nervously, as we stare into the atmosphere dwelling inside the temples we delve into, as we become aware we are now romancing inside each other's worlds, we embrace our potency with a hug. No muffled wording, just a simple hug. Silently, our minds begin to wander, speaking so sensuously, our blood flow, as moans whisper pleasures to our veins, tattooed across our enthroned souls. Venomously, your poison pumps sweetness into my passion, and I think I love you. I just want to be blessed inside your presence. See your love only intensifies the swift appeal in my eyes. I've connected to you electrically, to your electrical transmitting box. You're continually running my red light special, and the ambiance of ecstasies, the sunrise, the freshness of the air, your delectable kisses, honeysuckle on your tongue, caressing my innermost while exploring my outer. Only you melt my insides. Of course, well rendered. I think I love you. I think I love you. Yeah. That one right there just it's for the lovers of the world. Sometimes you feel like you can't get the words out quick enough. You ever felt like you had that butterfly effect in your stomach, and it's like, I feel like I just can't move my feet, it's heavy, but I'm sweating, and it's like, man, you just rock my whole world. Like, you turn me inside out. And I think that if more of us understood what exactly that meant and expressed that, man, love would be like the cream of the crop. And I think that that's what we're missing. A lot of what we're missing is that love, that's that sensuality, that understanding, that captivation. Like, you captivate me. Every bit of me, you captivate me. Man, you captivate me. Wow. Yeah, that one is serious. You know what I mean? I have a couple more. Yeah, that I'm gonna leave that where it's at. And I also wanted to pay homage to a couple of artists tonight. I think I'm gonna do this one. This one's by Lori Bullard, and it's called "My Hot Black Love," or "Ode to Java." So dig it, Lori Bullard. His name, please. What man among us lives solely for the touch of your lips? And that oozes only if he's really good? No, my love is ready for me, hot on demand, waiting patiently for my attention, soothing every inquiry, soothing every edge, offering clarity in a blurred existence, inspiring me to face my fortune or frivolity. Mi amor, unlike me men, judges not. The words of my lips travels impeccably well and sets my heart's peace each and every morning. He is Colombian Blend, and he's calling my name. Yo, if you ain't never had a cup of hot Colombian Blend Java, you don't know what you missing. I suggest you get over to Wawa right now and tell them to brew you a pot of Colombian, and tell me that don't set your whole evening straight. Colombian Blend, Lori Bullard, yo, she's talking about that love from that crisp, hot, spicy cup of coffee and Java. Yo, the way she spit that is just crazy. It's like, if you didn't really know what it was, you wouldn't know what it is. I'm just saying. Yeah, so I think that one of the most important aspects of what we call love, what we dream love to be, is that we not wait for one day to celebrate it, right? And I hear this all the time. I don't like Valentine's Day. It's not for me, And I understand it. I get it. You know why? Because that love should be reciprocated 365 days of a year, 24/7. Like in my sleep, I'm dreaming your love. When I open my eyes, I'm dreaming your love. I'm daydreaming to your essence, your mere existence. And that's what real love is about. Like, I can pour into you and you feel it automatically. Like that's beyond everything else. That sends vibration down in my soul. Like, I speak of it often, affection. Some people don't understand or know how to express affectionately. And then there's others that they've had it, but they dismiss it, for whatever reasons, whether they've been hurt, they've seen it happen a mile away, things coming at them, and they can't fathom their mind to be enthralled with love so thick that it catches them in their throat and it causes them breathless days. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, you just took my breath away. Like, those are the kind of things that I enjoy about love. What does Elle enjoy about love? I enjoy knowing that love wakes up to me. Love tells me I love you. Love tells me you're beautiful. Love looks in my eyes and says they're tender. I enjoy being able to bask in every waking moment, knowing that I'm cared for, and knowing that I'm appreciated and loved. You know what I mean? And if I tell you that I love you, I'm in love with you. If I tell you that, yo, you're the most beautiful thing in the world, I want you to feel that and say it back. Like, understand that that's a connection, and a lot of times I think we're so used to ripping and running, and we're so used to, many people are accustomed to this one and that one and then the next one and then past that, and I'm into another relationship, that they don't know how to embrace real love when they get it, and when they see it and they feel it. It's almost like it's dismissed as if it was the next relationship. Stop doing that, people. Stop doing that, because, man, when you get that glimpse and you capture that mere sensuality of what real love is, it's like waking up and knowing you've never seen this God, or the God of your life, and you, the creator, and you're like, wow, but he loves me so to let the sun rise and the sun set. You feel me? He loves me so to let the sun gleam off of my skin. Like, yo, that's beautiful. And I embrace all of that. And I think a lot of us have to begin to embrace the real efficacy and breathe the real intentionality of love. Like, we gotta stop putting the brakes on it. When it's there and you feel it, don't run from it. Absorb it. let it flow into who you are, and let it speak life into you. A lot of times we don't allow love to speak life into us, and that's not always good. You know what I mean? You want life, you want love, and you want it to breathe into you, and I think that's beautiful. Like, I want to be able to breathe love into somebody else. Like, yo, that's beautiful to me. So with that being said, here's one from L. This time around, I want you to understand that your smile, it lights up my atmosphere. Your melanin, it colors me so, like color me bad in the middle of the night. It tickles me down on the inside of my soul. It tells me what glitters and it's what's gold in my heart. You paint murals all over the inside of my walls. You show me what real strokes of life are while you're telling me LOVE on the inside, and you stitch it on the outside like it's Superman emblem, like it's Wonder Woman on the outside. You tell me, put on your cape because I'm under it. I'm under your wings, helping you to soar above all of the things that cause you friction. I want to be your soothing moment. I want to be your cough drop when you get a little dry. I want to be your tea, your honey, your lemon, and your tea bag on the inside. I'm telling you, when you turn it about, it tells you subtle moments and subtle words that realistically release all of the energy on the inside of you so you can wrap it all around me. It's called love. It's called breathing. It's called usurping what's given to you so you can feel it down on your insides. It's like when a baby is just teething and you give her that teething ring, and it soothes those gums right away. It's like telling me in the morning I'm cooking a 5-course meal and I want you to come back so I can feed you too. I want you to see that it's real, not just see it, but feel it and taste it too. I want you to tell me one by one and two by two who your lover is, and tell me why she is or he is. I want you to speak sweet melanin tones of Marvin Gaye down on the insides of my eardrums. I want you to tell me, is it real? I want you to tell me how much you're enjoying. I want you to tell me how much it tastes, because it's like sweet honeysuckle on your tongue. It drips down until all the drippings is done. When I catch it with my plate, I don't want nothing to be lost, because your love is what I want. I want to keep it on the insides of my palms till my hands turn over and massage your body so that you'll never turn over or away from what real love is. I want you to circumvent around this microphone and speak love into my ears. I want you to talk in hieroglyphics and tongues so that I understand what your word means when it comes to this tongue. I want you to sweetly kiss me on the inside so that I'll never forget what you taste like on the outside. I want you to love me till I cry. It's like sweet mellow tones of the samba. It's like the rumba and the bass. It's what moves your hips and stands there while it's eye to eye in your face, while you slowly whisk back and forth like the wind whisks in the chime. It's like the butterflies when they swing and when they fly right past your beautiful brown eyes and open up a world full of view so that you can see the ocean and feel its breeze too. It's like love on the hot train to Georgia. I want to take you down the road and show you all of the beautiful world and the sweet 95 Souths, and so we can get that scenic view and never have to wonder what it looked like on the back of our mind, because I just captured what real love is on the outside of my eyes. Like, it made me glitter, it made me glow, it felt like it was more than just cold, it was the beautiful whiteness, clear white of the snow, like it was pure. And I could feel it, and I could sense it, captivating all the insides of my senses. Now I've added a 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th sense. Since what it does is make me feel like love Love can never run away from me. Instead, it came back to tell me how much it enjoyed me. I want to keep that love forever. 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 Look, y'all want to stop playing with me because I don't want to do this all day. But I can, I really can. Just because it's all about LOVE, love. You know what I'm saying? I really humbly appreciate all of what you all do and bring to the table for L Vintage. I don't think that I get an opportunity to thank my audience enough. You guys are beautiful. You speak life into me even when you don't know that I'm going through. I get on this camera and I talk and talk and talk because y'all know I love to talk. But I talk my way through a lot of my struggles, and it's a beautiful thing to have the feedback and people come to me like, yo, I watch your show just to hear your voice. Like, what? Somebody actually told me that. I watched your show just to hear your voice. Like, that's a beautiful thing. I really appreciate all that you all do. And I can't be who I am without you. You'll take me to the highest mountain peak. I mean, God's going to do that regardless. But when it comes to really digging into the art and really being who you are, the people that pour into you the most are beautiful. They're the ones that come back and purchase your products and tell the world about you and tell the world who you are. So let me first start by saying this. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to my queen. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to all my elders, those people that taught me and remember me when I was little, and now they see me as an adult and they say, yo, I'm so proud of you. That means the world to me. It really does. It speaks volumes, and it shows me that there is a place, and no matter where I go, someone's always listening and paying attention. So I'm grateful. Thank you for all your prayers, for your love. You know what I mean? Like I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna find another piece. That's what I'm looking for. I know y'all like, what is she doing? I'm looking for another piece. All right, so I think I'm going to, I'm going to read this one. And it's called Shades of the Heart. Since we're talking about the love factor. You dig? We're going to talk about Shades of the Heart. Let's do that real quick. And I'll read a couple more pieces. All right. It says, Illuminesque in this world, in this life, where should you look inside the deep shades of orange in the sky, you'll recognize my tear-stained eyes, my slumped shoulders, and upside-down half-moon smile. Yet upon erasing my sin, his hands cradled my hatred, rage, and shattered tales of hypocrisy and lies. Truth be told, I already known I've overcome. So really, I didn't care to hear it from anybody. They were only helping me to binge more on bottles and higher mountain loads, to snore, taking chances on life, falling apart and failing to port. So what if I didn't choose worth, but it chose me? So what if I didn't choose worth, but it chose me? Now, I'm telling you, man, you don't understand, because still I ask the question, why me? So back down on my knees I go, hands grip locked to unload this unsatisfied me. In my world, you don't make mistakes, because mistakes could be seen. It's hard enough to know no pain, no gain. And the only one out to fight you was me. Even though you are me. And somehow, by the grace of God, I didn't stop falling. Yet somehow by the grace of God did I stop falling so much. Digging into the deep shades of me where I found out that not everything is what it seems to be. It's just colors. Colors seem to have no boundaries. Inside these shades is where you'll find me, myself, and my heart. So excuse us if right now we get a little greedy. Yeah. Shades of the heart. This was a collection of poetry from, wow, I can't believe I wrote this. Well, so yeah, this book I had dedicated to my grandmother and my mom. And my grandmother passed in 2007. What's crazy is that when I first started writing this chapbook, my grandmother was in and out of the hospital, and I would read some of the things that I was writing to her while she was in the hospital, in her hospital bed. I would take the Bible, I would read the Bible, I would take, these were pieces were on paper, it was just in a notebook, and I would take it and I would read it to her, and she would just look up at me like, you know, man, I'm so proud of you. And her last words to me before she came home on hospice was, you keep going and you keep doing what you do, and you keep everybody together. go figure, right? So shout out to my family, to mi familia. I love y'all, my mom, my brothers, my sis. Shout out to y'all, because y'all really keep me going. Y'all keep the kid going. Y'all allow me to know there's greatness everywhere, and I can keep doing what I'm doing, right? This piece right here is called When Love. Of these pains in my heart, one cry rings the loudest, a cry for love. The lack of, the ignorance of, hand-me-down selfish love, thrown in the back of a closet love. Who will step up love? Rancid love, an eye for an eye love, fake love, haunted love, flaunted love. Where my letter or friendship rain kind of love? Where were you, love? I called you love. You hung up on me, love? Female dog love, male boy toy love. No love, no love, no love. Love, when will we understand? When will we understand love? Hear love, see love, touch love, feel love, make love, want love, taste love, win love. I'm shocked. Y'all must have been before my time or something. I don't know what was going. I don't know. I shock myself sometimes, y'all. I really do. I'm just, wow. Yeah. So it's, yeah. This is crazy. I got some. Wow. I'm reading to y'all tonight. I'm not going off the top of my. I did one. But I'm reading to y'all tonight. This one's called And This to You. And this to you. For my legs, my body, these bones carrying marrow. Down in my soul, these lyrics you whisper ever so gently. Many lines of love and different dialects of life. I've left this one thing for you. The remembrance of my scent. Whisked in the ambiance of romance, subtly dancing into the sweetness of this blatancy of sexuality, a more gift of us and we that I must ask you to forgive due to my reluctant endeavor. I implore your softer side for an encore. Leaving your mind to wander, wrapped into your heart, this echo of love and sweet melodies, thoughts of forever, tasting the rainbow. Raindrops cuffed inside our palms and everlasting moans of, and this to you. I leave the secret sinews of calligraphy written across my heart in lieu of your love. I leave the secret sinews of calligraphy written across my heart in lieu of your love. This one's entitled Gift. For you, a storm is on the horizon. Surpasses the trial, enormous but swift, brief and to the point. Upon the heightened stronghold of fear, I woke you. Before you have time to remember the nightmarish dream set into your table by your enemy's enemy, I wipe your memory, dry your cold sweat, gently cover you in my sweet-smelling savor, pour you a cup of steamy love, embrace your heart. I have left your gift at the foot of your bedside. I breeze past your eyes in the direction needed, alert and fully aware. Your gift has been sown into your heart, and you're no longer weary. My life has incapacitated your embodiment. Love evolved in your soul. Wow. Jesus. I don't know what was going on. I'm trying to tell y'all. Eliel must have been searching for love. Oh, it says, and my faith in you to build your faith in me granted us this unity. Now my gift to you designates you and I as one. Okay, listen, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying. We here with it, and this is what life gives us. I don't believe in having bad apples. I believe that God gives us moments in our lives where we have to understand that those moments, some of them are temporary, some of them are longevity, some of them are seasonal. And we got to understand how to carry them and be big enough to say, like, maybe this season is coming to a close. But I don't regret anything that you've imparted into me. I don't regret anything that we've built. You know what I mean? Sometimes seasons do come to an end, and as disheartening as it may be for a lot of us, I think a lot of times we have to be honest with ourselves and say, look, you know what? It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I'm not in love with you. It's just this season has to draw to a close. And, I think it makes us a bigger people. I think it makes us better as friends. I think it makes us more open and aware of what life is and how fragile it is. Sometimes when we deal with people, we deal with all of what people bring to the table, we never come to the table and say, look, this is who I am, how I am, and this is what I'm looking for. Let's ask that question. Why are we not honest about who we are, what we're looking for, and what we desire when we come to the table? Like, as adults, kids will tell you, look, I don't want that. I want a hot dog with relish and mustard. You know what I mean? I don't want that ketchup. It sound nasty. It look nasty. Kids are not afraid to say what's on their mind. But when we become adults and we've already fixated our minds on what it is we like and the things that we want to delve into, when we get into relationships, we draw it close. We put the zipper on. We don't open it up for dialogue or access and talk about what it is we really want to do and what we desire and what we like and what we have a taste for. And I think that's what causes so much friction in relationships. The fact that, some of us, I have my mind fixated on exactly what I want. I don't want that and I don't want that, but I'm willing to accept you. And you come into the relationship and some of the things, but your hope is that you can change that person. And that person is hoping that they can open your mind. So you both come into the relationship like jacked up. You're smooth sailing for a little while, and then until that part of them peaks, or until that part of them It's like, yo, no, they didn't. And then, it burns a trust factor. And in that trust factor, it's like, but you never said this. And sometimes we as adults, we kind of keep a muzzle on because we don't want to hurt our significant others, and we don't want to make them feel like, yo, we've been doing certain things, or because sometimes that's what they'll believe. People will believe that they're human. They'll believe that, like, well, if you did this time, how long you been doing this? And they give you the third eye. You're like, I really haven't. I just, this is what I feel like I want, and this is what I want to try. I want to taste it. I want to see what it is, but if we're not open enough and we're not in tune enough, we'll turn a blind eye. We'll cut it off, and what we'll do is we'll make ultimatums. Don't make ultimatums in love. Love is not about ultimatums. Wow. Don't mix ultimatums with love. It's not healthy. Mentally, heartedly, physically, spiritually, it's not healthy. It's better for us to come to the table and let's talk about these things. So I know a lot of you are going through some of these things, and I've seen a lot of relationships that are kind of separate, and they're no longer together. They're arguing, and they're using social media to fight their battles. Don't do that either. Social media is the devil. It will hurt you if you don't use it in its rarest or its correct form. So don't air out your relationships on social media. Please don't do that. Just go to the table and talk and say, look, I'm going to be honest. And I don't want to lose you over me being honest. I don't want to lose you over me being truthful. And I don't want to lose you over me spilling my heart. Nope. I don't need therapy. Because that's the first card y'all throw. You need to go get some healing. Go to the altar. You need some healing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Here, listen. Open your eyes. Open your mind. Open your heart. And it's not that people don't generally want to tell you. They're afraid. Like, yo, what are they going to think if I say that? You know what I mean? What would you think if I told you this and I told you that, and that wasn't your cup of tea, but I knew it was for me, and I knew that's something that I had already been, but I shushed it and I pushed it to the side because I just really was in love with you, and I really just wanted you, and I wanted you to be a part of my life. And sometimes, those are looked at as hidden agendas, when really no, at the table when we first came to be. When relationships first came to being, a lot of people don't realize that your partners have other things. They had other things. And y'all just, a lot of times we ignore them. We don't go to the table. We don't ask questions, and we don't dig into a conversation first. We don't get to know our partners first. We don't get to understand who they are, what they like, what makes them peak, what makes them angry, what makes them smile, what makes them laugh. We don't listen to their laughter. We just go with the flow, and therein lies relationships become mundane. So don't do that. Be intentional about your relationship, and be intentional about your heart and the love factor that you desire, because it's important for you to grow just as much as it is for your partner. And a lot of times we ignore those things, yo. So with that being said, it's that time. LEL about to get up out of here. I done gave y'all enough today. Enough nuggets. I gave you enough nuggets. But I truly do love y'all. I have a heart for the people, and I don't like to see us hurting. That's what hurts me the most, seeing you guys hurt and seeing all of us hurt. We don't want to be like that. So lovers, friends, monogamous, whatever, go to the table, talk to your partners. Open up your heart. Don't shut it down because it's something you don't want. It's something you don't like. Because, in all honesty, that's what creates cheaters. When they feel like they don't have an atmosphere to express themselves. So they just gonna keep hounding at something that they really shouldn't. And we don't want cheaters, we want lovers. You feel me? Can I say that, bro? We don't want cheaters, we want lovers. We want people that's gonna be open and honest, and when we're building relationships and we're building a line of relationships and understanding who our partners are, who our loves are, who are our husbands, our spouses, who we desire to give our lives to, who we want to make that woman, that wife, that husband. We want them to understand who we are. You all should want to understand who each other are. That's what makes great partners. That's what makes a tag team that's unbreakable, a bond that's unbreakable. And so with that being said, it's your girl, your big sis, L Vintage, on this sweet love edition during Black History Month. We got with Black Power, y'all. Your girl, your big sis. I love y'all. Like I said, going over to the IG and follow, click like, follow, share, all of that good stuff at 609 Stage Left, Top Class Radio on IG and Facebook. Go like, follow, and share. Tell somebody. Share. Tell the world we're here. We always got something cooked up. Show always gonna be rolling because we're here, and we want to make sure you get the good word and you can pass it along and share it with your people. We have some event space that's going to be available, and I'm going to post it on my Facebook. Freedom City Studios is now open for events. James Bussey, y'all check it out. That's my cousin. This is my big guy. He doing big things. Check it out. Don't choose wrong, cause it's all good. And then we got Top Class Radio over here. We on the home front tonight doing big things. I love y'all. Y'all know we're always here. You can call us. You can find out where we are. We'll be on Facebook. We'll be sharing. Yo, also, thank you for popping those L Vintage reels. One of my reels hit 1,300 views plus. I was like, what? That thing must have went up overnight while I was sleeping. So I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm glad you're sharing them. I'm glad you continue to look at them. And yo, do us a favor. Don't forget us. We're always going to be here. If you're not going to be on Stage Left, check out all the other shows that we have on Top Class Radio. Go download it to your phones right now, your devices. Top Class Radio, iOS, Android, Google. You can find it. It's one of the dopest and the flyest radio stations globally. All right? Remember I said that. This your girl, your big sis, L Vintage again. And we out of this thing. Peace.